I feel like it's going live. They definitely didn't take a picture. It is what it is. Let it just be.
That's irritating.
Let it just be.
I'm irritated.
Let it just be. Hi, you guys. It is Wednesday. It's your favorite day. You got your girls here. SipsTea the Show. It's Eb Deceleb, your girl, and you got GemDTwin. And you guys know we got the tea.
Okay.
Guess what, baby? It's 80 proof.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's your cup full.
It's your cup full.
Some people like,
they like to say it's your cup full. And I'm going to tell you, as I always tell you, my cup starts off full. By the end of the show, the tea be so real.
Okay.
It goes to the bottom. I sit this shit down.
Listen, let me go over here and scroll real quick because I had some shit I wanted to say.
Oh wow.
Taquito.
Oh, you got it, guys.
We have a special delivery.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Tacos, guys.
Thank you.
Should this be a thing?
This is about to be the chew.
Yeah, this is like the thing. You guys, look at these tacos.
Okay, so we have a very special guest in our studio today
who
delivered food to us.
We got a chef.
You want to know how you can be a special guest?
Deliver food. Deliver food.
Like, drop your shit off.
Exactly.
But this is a good advertisement because if you are like, a restaurateur, if you cook, like, let us talk about you on the show. If you're a chef, like, where your skills at? Where your skills at? Like,
the skills in these tacos.
The skills in the tacos. Let me say it or whatever.
Yeah.
Because last week we had a bowl.
We did.
Because sometimes we do come in here hungry AF. You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell you something. You know chef is good when you only got to tell them one time what you want in your taco. But sometimes we didn't even get last week. We didn't even get full on chicken.
And that's what y'all do.
And that's what y'all do. That's your job. I said one time what I needed came back perfect. What you got? Is yours perfect or not?
It's all the way perfect.
Exactly. Like, this is what it's about.
Okay, this is a turnt taco. Mm-hmm. We won't say the taco is turnt right now.
What? And napkins.
Thank you.
Napkins.
I feel so special. I'm like, this is fine dining. Let's get ourselves together at the celeb because, first, this is fine dining when people bring you shit. We got drinks in the red cup, no less. We got Dixie plates, tacos, and we have napkins. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop playing. Y'all need to stop playing with your life.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. LeBron has now, I don't know if you heard, but I'm gonna believe he's trademarking Taco Tuesdays. How you want? Wait, what? Let me read them now,
please,
because sis, it's like, how do you trademark something that's already been a thing?
So are we trademarking tacos the day of the week, or just the day of the week with tacos?
That's fine. You can have Tuesdays. We're gonna take Wednesday.
Exactly.
You have your Tuesdays, and we're gonna get our Taco Wednesday.
Do y'all want to come up with something so that we can have like a standard thing every Wednesday? Because
let me tell you something though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you something real. I feel like people are just coming up with shit.
They are.
But
to be honest,
they're like just tacos. Like,
people coming up with shit to the point where I'm trying to come up with shit. Like, why are we mad? I'm not even mad.
We didn't come up with some shit. Like, we did. Honestly,
that's what I'm saying.
I just posted something the other day. Hold on, let me read. Here we go.
I
already know this is coming. LeBron James Taco Tuesdays. He is trademarking Taco fucking Tuesdays, as though it has already not been a thing. Leave that,
But you know what? My brother trademarked Tilapia Tuesdays. So now, my older brother used to cook tilapia every Tuesday until the whole tilapia shenanigans took place. So hey, Thomas, because I will not let LeBron encroach on tilapia Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not eating tacos on Tuesday. I'm not.
Can we make that point?
Yeah, I can.
A Tuesday taco might.
What's going on?
What if I come over your house and you just having that tacos?
I ain't gonna have one with Tuesday.
You sure?
You better come on Thursday.
Oh my God.
Monday, maybe Friday.
What if you fuck up? What if it was the holiday on Monday? But you thought that was Monday. Whole time it's Tuesday.
We ain't gonna eat it.
That was what.
We're gonna wait till Wednesday.
Somebody please keep Eb Deceleb for her word and don't let her make tacos and shit on Tuesday so that we can completely boycott this the way we should. Because we gotta learn how to boycott shit. Yeah. We don't know how to boycott shit anymore.
We don't, because I was sitting here the other day watching. I just happened to be at home. As a matter of fact, it was Monday. Normally I'm at work. I said, well, Love and Hip Hop was on.
Oh, okay.
At Miami. Hollywood. And they had some random ass people on the show. I said, well, who the people? I said, how do they get on TV with this nonsense?
If it was not nonsense, it wouldn't be on TV. Right. But y'all can call SipsTea the Show. We'll be coming through.
For real. Like, we got
and guess what?
We can get a little bad shit.
I mean, all the way. Like, that's the point of this show, to show y'all that we is cool and RealiTEA. Like, we got all of the turn up.
I will pop her in her titties. That would
like, so I just slap her to like make this work. Out. You know, I mean, like, you know, we need this 10 G's. Let me like just slap, calm your ass down, like, pow. You know, can I just do that one good time? Okay. You know what I'm saying?
For the ratings.
For the shmoney. The ratings and the money.
For the ratings.
You know what I'm saying?
For the ratings.
Money in the pocket.
Well, maybe that's that.
I mean, but nobody talks about that after you get paid.
Right now, you know they don't even talk about how you get there, so it don't even matter. So I don't be embarrassed
because all the people, I mean,
they'll be watching us.
I don't want to talk about who with the sex tape and became super hella more popular and financially stable because we saw you.
Which one?
Well, lots, but
exactly.
I
got some sex tape.
Oh, you?
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You know what? That kind of let me just write
I got some shit in the Rolodex.
Let me ask you this though. So you said you got some sex tapes. You got some shit in the Rolodex. Did you keep it? So you shot. Oh, let me tell. Okay, so you guys out there with your shows and stuff like that, and y'all need SipsTea the Show to come through there. We got the lesbian drama. Okay, it's a whole other thing, right? It's not Jessica Mena. No, I'm Jessica Mena. It's not Erica Mena and that kind of thing. Since Santana kind of gay, we got the real gay.
We got the real
gay. It's a different element. Like trust and believe the LGBTQ. Y'all must might have tuned in.
Got stories.
We got the whole little.
We got stories.
We got it together. So anyway, so you're making sex tapes.
I've made a sex tape.
And of course, it's between you, as any good sex tape is. It's between you and your person, right? Who you deal with at the time, right?
Exactly.
Who keeps the sex tape?
I keep the sex tape.
Did they have a copy of the sex tape?
Absolutely not.
So, do we have rules to creating sex tapes?
I'm just gonna take it
because clearly 2 of them are on it. And let's be clear, y'all, we can't even make a sex tape for real no more. This is like sex on your damn phone, like the vault. Keep safe. How y'all doing? Keep safe. Okay. Shit like that, right? So. Number one, how long did you know this person before you decided to have that? The whole little situation. And what happened after that? Because I have had, I'll share with you a story of some situations after the fact. But I do know quite a people who have been burned by, like, you had this intimate thing with this person. Because it is fun. Like, let's be clear. It's fun to, like, tape yourself having sex. And then you and your partner, y'all watching it like, girl, you was that move right there. You like to look how your eyes. Okay, so you watching it, the playback and stuff like that.
Because that was a turn on for me.
Yeah,
you call me conceited, but I like watching myself up.
I mean,
shit. It was like, ooh,
I did that. I knew I was sexy.
Oh, God damn it, girl!
I knew it. But I've seen people get burned by the whole situation.
I would never do that though.
I would never do that.
But you ain't never gonna catch me. I will say this and call me selfish or whatever you want to call me, but you're not gonna get me on your phone.
And see, ain't that crazy?
That's the crazy part. You ain't gonna get me on your phone.
You trust you, but you don't trust them.
Exactly.
Do you feel like you were right in that?
I was. There's, like they always say, there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer.
I mean,
these damn tacos good as shit.
Y'all
understand?
We got like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta have dinner sometime.
But yeah, speaking of tacos, okay, we can talk about tacos a little bit. We had the good beef going on.
I did.
Some turkey. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little healthy for you and stuff. Yeah. This was the right.
Do y'all like soft shell or hard shell? I like soft shell. Because my teeth can't handle it.
I I love crunchy stuff though, so I like a good hard shell.
Now, if I do eat a hard shell, I like to crunch it up.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm weird like that.
Do you eat like
tacos, not nachos?
You don't eat nachos?
I do.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference?
I eat it like that, but for whatever reason, I don't like eating it like that.
Maybe you don't like feeding it in your mouth.
Well, all the shit seems to fall out. See, I can hold everything.
Oh, you got a burrito little situation.
Yeah, see how your shit's like falling out.
But it's fun. Like so. But anyway, so who else out there making sex tapes? Because all we need is for your sex tape to come out. I mean, you trying to
taco salad. See, exactly.
Taco salad.
I love a taco salad.
Same shit.
Crunch it out. Mm-hmm.
But what happens if your shit get leaked?
What?
What's sex tape?
If we get leaked, it's good for them. Pay me. I mean, my shit.
I mean, would you feel weird though? Because
no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
Where your sex tape at?
Mm-hmm. You want to see it?
Yeah, now I want to see it because you don't care. Now it's just like. But see, now you're about to show me your sex tape. How much of the other person is in this?
That's on them.
No, not see now. Nope, you sharing shit.
Yeah.
See, this is the reason why you can't catch people on. Okay, so recently,
let's get into this.
I will just say recently,
you've been doing sex.
I had a little breakup, right?
Oh,
okay. Bye, bitches.
Out with the O.
Out with the O. But it's so funny because my thing has always been people turn into different people at the end of those relationships, right? Mm-hmm. So this person that you would have made a sex tape with, and you think y'all cool, and they would never do this, that, and the other. You just never know because people turn into totally different animals at the end of relationships.
They do.
Okay, so
I wouldn't. For me, I wouldn't really show nobody else on a sex tape. I'll be honest. Now, if the shit gets leaked, my phone gets broke. And I mean, shit, I'm out there too. Mm-hmm. You know, we both look good. At this point, there's an opportunity for us because we've now been exploited or whatever.
There's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity to get paid. Okay. So
hopefully,
you know, at this point, we're gonna sue somebody to do something.
All the people that I know that actually had sex tapes, they didn't get shit for it. It just ended up on like none of your business. I'm just saying there were people. Okay. Hey, people. See, I don't tell shit. I do not tell shit. Okay. Hey, people.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all some real shit, though. Real shit. There has been a time in my life when I was dealing with a certain somebody, and I keep it all the way to fuck real. Mm-hmm. I was dealing with one girlfriend ago.
You don't even know.
My past. Mm-hmm. And she was cheating, doing what cheaters do.
Yeah.
And the girl who she was cheating on me with, my ex had pictures of me in her phone, and she had her phone, and she blasted them and sent them to my job and everything else.
Okay, see?
Nudity pictures and naked pictures. Thank God at that point in my life, I had lost a whole lot of weight. So my body was looking pretty okay.
But you just said that you look good.
I did look good. That's why I took the picture.
But if the shit was not, so you were not offended because your picture got leaked and somebody every day see you naked.
I was still offended.
As long as you look,
I was still offended. Don't get it twisted.
You gonna be like, which naked picture did you send though?
I did when I found out about the naked picture when the president of the company put me in his office. I said, "So can I see what pictures you got?" Because
you didn't say, "Oh, how was I looking though?" Did they catch me?
No, I just asked them. I was like, "Oh, they're like, we received some pictures, inappropriate pictures." I said, "Really?"
Mm-hmm.
In the nudity. I said, "What?" I said, "Well, can I see the pictures you got?" Mm-hmm. I said, "I just need to see which ones you have." And they saw me. And the first thing in my mind, I was like, "Whew, at least it wasn't through my fat days." At least at that point, I was so damn depressed, I lost 30 pounds. Shit. At least I was trying to model and get my girlfriend back to who I thought I wanted to be with. But needless to say, bitches will do shit with your shit.
Right.
So, and then the scandalous bitches who was cheating on, that they cheating, and the people they cheating with will get those pictures, put them all on Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc.
There you go. I mean,
so you got to be more careful.
It's not even, so is it even trusting the person that you were with? Now you can get them to turn into a monster. They might turn into somebody completely and totally different. And then you got to deal with The key word here, people, is residuals. Residual motherfuckers. It was a tough time. It was a real tough time. But
it was a tough time.
Yeah.
It was a tough time.
But yeah.
But we got through it.
Yeah.
We got through it, but it was tough.
It was rough.
It was rough.
I remember.
It was yeah. Oh yeah, she would.
It wasn't cute. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing. Yeah. It was definitely a thing, but that's fine.
You broke from it.
So I'm sorry. We're like super. I think we just got all the way out of control because we forgot about our positivity though.
We started off with these positive tacos, but we're gonna definitely get into it, guys. But honestly, that's a good. Like, we're gonna carry that conversation back into relationships. Let's talk about that in relationship time. Like, do you do a sex video? When do you get comfortable enough to do a sex video with your partner? Like, that is a very good question. And we can all have fun with the question, but that's a serious question because people can't get caught up. Like, what's the girl's name? Tina Marie got caught up with the sex tape and all this and all that. And she thought she was in love with her man and he leaked the tape of her sucking dick and this and this and this. Like, at what point in life do you get comfortable with a person to do that? And do you, in this day and age, do you do that?
And when is it caught up versus I'm going to put this out there for myself?
And that's true too. Because some people do. Yeah, some people will. Like, if I had the guts and the courage, I'll be honest with you. I mean, porn stars get paid a lot of money. If I had the guts and the courage and my pussy and walls could take it like that, I probably would be a porn star. But my pussy walls or myself, I can't do all that sexing all day long. That's a lot of sexing. I can't do all that. I don't have the energy to do all that sexing.
Please stop saying sexing now.
Like, that's too true. You got to get into all these different characters. What is it called? Sex?
Having sex? Fucking? I don't know. Sexing sound like my grandmother.
It's sex.
They over there sexing.
Yeah, but it's a lot of. But think about it. Like, porn stars. If I had the stamina, and I had the willpower, and I had the vagina, the way that they get paid and things like that, I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have been opposed to it. Just like if I had the body, I don't know if I wouldn't have been a stripper.
Latif said never. Never was she.
What?
What you talking about?
Do a sex tape?
Yeah, is it the sex tape that you're saying never to? We're talking on YouTube, guys. So if you, wherever you are, you can hit the link in the bio and come over to our YouTube conversation because. But then again, too. Now, and then another question: do you send? Oh yeah, she never gets comfortable doing it. Not in today's today's love that we're in today. It's this 2019, 2020 love don't match. That's a funny word that you're using. First of all, I don't even know. Like, that's a funny word that you're using because I'm not even sure. People know what love is. Like, no, they don't make that. I want that old school love. Right? No, today is like I like you real hard. Yeah. This week. Today's love, child, is something like it's very questionable. And today's love comes with way too many conditions. Yeah. Like, you gotta have way too much shit going on just to say that I'm in love with a person. See, love nowadays is not take me as I am. It's how are you right now? Like, you gotta be able to be willing. People aren't willing to grow with a person nowadays. People want to go look for that person or that female or male that's already made it, already has that money or whatever. They don't know what it is to build an empire these days. They don't know what that consists of. Like, I want that love. I want that. And people might laugh at that Bobby and Whitney love, but they forever. Yeah, that was some really okay. That's that real love. That was some druggy whatever. But at the same time, love real, and Alicia, she's a Leo. And a Leo loves hard. Oh, I thought you meant I was. No, Whitney Houston was a Leo. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You want some of that old, like, no matter what, I'm going to hold you down. Not as long as you stay up, we're going to be good. But as soon as you drop down, I'm rolling out. You know what? Because I'm not looking for that shit. People can't get past the hump. And it's always a hump. You know what I'm saying? People don't. Aww. We got cookies and shit. You guys, you can see this. Okay, so now we've had dinner and dessert. Okay. Do you want some milk? No milk and cookies. The end. Here we go. I'll have milk later.
I'm sure you.
All right, and cookies.
Lots of
Chips
milk.
Ahoy. Someone.
They're not taking.
Oh yeah. Bye, bitches. Generic ass cookies.
Bye, bitches. Especially.
Someone is being really nice to us tonight.
Like, wow.
They're being a whole
Let
pumpkin.
me tell you something. There's somebody here who knows about that 80s love.
Oh my gosh! Like, is it? Even though, but no,
That 90s.
might not even be from that era, but know about it. But no,
that's
that's
old
throw.
school
That is
love.
throwback. Like, let me take care of you. Let me be decent to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Are you okay?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Do you need some cookies?
I need some milk.
Some cookies. You want some milk? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have enough ice? Would you like some of this? You know what I'm saying? That kind of.
And if they're not doing it to say, well, what can I get from this person?
Right. It's like, listen, I just want you to be okay.
Yeah. I just want you to be good.
If you good, I'm good.
Exactly.
So do we have those kind of relationships right now? And Latif says deal breakers aren't reasonable people living in unrealistic expectations of love.
And we know Latif would know.
Okay.
She's a poet.
People do. Let's just touch on that for 1 second. We do have unrealistic expectations of love. I see over here, Model City says no, she needs that and will.
That she needs that Will and Jada love. That's what I'm talking about. Facts.
Now let's be clear. We're not all the way up in everybody's house, and we don't know the ins and outs, but we do know that regardless, you're sticking it out, and they were candid about not. Times when things were not fucking good. Perfect.
But here's the thing. Something important you just said. We might not know what's all going on into your house. Yeah. And we shouldn't.
That's not our fucking business.
My point is, see, that's that old school love.
Yeah.
You fix your shit. We talk about that shit in the house because right now we out in public. we good.
See you when we get home.
I'm gonna see you when we get home.
Hi, baby. Let me
handle,
it's a little tense and stuff like that, exactly. But we'll talk when we get home.
That's not this Instagram love where every time you go do something,
everybody gotta know.
One, you delete every picture off Instagram, other person, then you got to look stupid because y'all don't break up, then you got to start reposting the pictures back.
I love you.
This is my heart.
You my heart. You my everything.
My everything.
But last week,
I hate him. Hello.
We gotta stop, y'all.
We gotta stop. I liked it. I don't know what's going on. I liked it when I didn't know about my celebrity fans, my celebrities. I didn't know. I just knew what they told us. Like nowadays, I don't care to know that Kanye's crazy.
Okay. Right. That's what Kim now today.
I don't care about that. I just want to know you produce good music.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
We got too much.
Like,
There's way too much insight.
Way too much going on. I don't care about all that.
Yeah.
I care about the person who you are, who you proclaim to be to me.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if Snoop Dogg cheats on his wife every other day of the week. I want to just know the Snoop Dogg that I see. You get what I'm saying? And nowadays, people, everything is so fabricated. Everything is so publicized.
I mean, to be honest.
And then to be alone, it's like, ooh, either, we haven't seen her with somebody. What's going on? What's going on?
You've been single for a while. What's going on? Listen, let me tell y'all this too. Being single is not a dirty fucking word.
It's not.
Any more than being in a relationship is a dirty word. Any more than being in a relationship that's fucked up. It's not a secret. I mean, it's not something that you should be ashamed of. No. And we have this whole thing where social media is set up to where, if I don't see you and Bae,
exactly.
There either is no you and Bae. You and Bae don't rock like that. Y'all not in love like us. And those things are not true. And I be telling people this. So much of my life I live offline. And I literally try to utilize social media and everything because we got the show and we have things going on. We got the branding and all of that other stuff. But at the same time, that does not give me an indication of my entire life.
That we're so happy. And I'm going to give my own life testament for that. When I was in my previous relationship with the whore that I was with.
The whore.
I was posting every other day how I was so in love.
You was all the way in love.
Remember, I was so in love.
I love it, and that's my baby.
And so happy. Yeah. I'm gonna get married. Right. And guess what? That very same love I thought I had was cheating on me every chance she got.
Yeah.
And that was the shit she
While you were posting, she was over here like burned up with a bitch like this. So when it's gonna be me and you there?
Exactly. While I'm sitting here thinking we are in love. So that's the other thing about it. That shit don't mirror your life over the shit you see online. Because that shit is fake. Yeah. Because the same motherfuckers says, oh my God, Erica Mena, how many times has Safari done cheated already so far since they've been together? But guess what? She's still looking with it. Right? Everybody that you see online, oh my God, I just wish I had that. Oh my God, that shit ain't real. Because if they got that much time posting, what time are they really spending together? Intimate? Right. See, that's the thing about relationships. And now we skip to relationships, and we're going to get back on topic. Relationships aren't intimate anymore. Yeah. The relationships are not between you and that person, me anymore. It's between all your family, all social media, your followers, my followers, your job, my job. Everybody knows about what y'all got, but y'all. I mean, and that's real. And that's real.
I like that one up top. Yes,
because guess what? Social media thought I was in love. Right. My job thought I was in love.
You wasn't in love though. You was like, listen, I was over here questioning this shit the whole time.
You was sitting there like, I don't know.
Right. When I see Eb, she's not really all that happy, but like, social media
portrays her to be
she's happy as fuck. So
I'm gonna think she's happy.
I mean, I don't know. Like, should I believe what I see in person and what she tells me, or like what?
Or believe the one who's.
So you're telling me there's conflict, but social media is saying there's not.
Like for real, we gotta get back to the intimacy amongst each other. Yeah. And then it's not just about in relationships with a significant other that you happen to have sexual relationships with, but it also has to deal with friendships. Yeah. As well. Yes. Those are other relationships, because as soon as you don't fuck with a motherfucker, you don't unblock them too. And I'm deleting all the pictures that you were in too. And guess what? I'm gonna start throwing out subliminals where you know I'm fucking talking about you. And because I done told your business to this person, they know all of those times it's about you. But once again, we got to keep it intimate.
Yeah, that's technically what the ships are all about. There is a relationship, and it's supposed to be intimate between somebody, like y'all two.
We're gonna carry on. And here's the thing: me and GemDTwin have had issues. Yeah, but you'll fucking never know about y'all business. That ain't y'all business. That will never be put out on display, because that's what people are waiting to see. Yeah. Let me see if this show's gonna go down. Yeah. No, baby, you thought it was.
Ooh. And sip. And she sips, bitch. Sips. But
but you gotta be able to keep it real with yourself.
You do. And then I agree about the whole intimacy of everything, because we need to get back, because this is out of control. Especially too. But you know why I don't generally, don't get me wrong. Like, if I feel like I just need to 86 you out of everything because you've become that toxic to me, don't get me wrong. Story. Let me tell y'all something. My Gemini ass, I will get ready.
Yeah.
And I'm a wordsmith. And I like words. I like some shit. So I will compose the fuck out of a post. Exactly. And then I will delete the shit out of it, because I'm not about to give you all of that. I will compose the shit that will take you to, I'm going to take you all the way down with this. And I'm going to do it eloquently. Exactly. But I'm not, like, I have had to bring all of my Geminis together and say, listen, let's have a conversation, guys. We're not going to lose fucking control. Don't give this person that power, and then I will take it back. Part of the reason why I don't like,
she will compose some
shit. Will compose some shit. It's about to go down. You about to know what the fuck.
And then here I go. You about to send that?
Let me tell it.
Oh no,
I'm good. But it did, because I said what I said. I said what needed to be said. But again, it's not for everybody. Especially not, because guess what? Especially with social media, it's not the person that I'm dealing with who I'm trying to blast. Every fucking body. And now you think whoever I'm beefing with, now you think that that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's somewhere that I let somebody take me. But also, I don't delete pictures and things like that, because I'm the type of person that I don't want to erase the fact that this happened.
This was that moment.
that's what happened. Like that's what that year was. That's what those 2 years was. That's when we was rocking.
Yeah.
This is when I was rocking with this shorty, and that's, you know what I mean. Okay, so
that's your own self timeline.
It is like, what it is.
And then too, I'm not gonna take the time to actually go in there and start deleting
because that you got too much time out of me already.
That's the other thing. And then other last thing is, here's a good question: how long do you date somebody
before they go on social media? Okay,
that's a question.
What y'all think? No, that's a real ass question.
That's
like
a real question.
How long before they make the page?
And because here's the thing: if you do it too soon, you're exposing them to too much. Because as soon as you post that motherfucker, trust and believe, everybody is on it and they researching.
Right, they researching.
Oh, y'all know such and such date, such and such.
Right. Ooh, so who is that? Why she on the page?
Why she on the page?
That could be your best fucking friend, and you
know how when a motherfucker make the page, people
when you make. And if you make GemDTwin's page, bitch.
Oh,
if you made this Gemini's page, your motherfucker, let me just slow clap. Because Eb Deceleb was just saying how, like, I'll have a whole person in my life for years before you meet them, before you know that they fucking exist.
Girl, let me tell you something about this motherfucker right here. See, the old me, as soon as, I'm thinking I'm love, but it be those motherfuckers though. It be those motherfuckers who don't even deserve to be in my life, let alone on my page.
True.
So, I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so bad. This is it. Oh
this is it. You are the one.
And then I get to do a collage. And I don't just post a picture. I got to do a collage, a memoir and shit. Yes. And I hit post and I got all this detailed shit going in there. But when you start thinking about it, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna use my motherfucker.
Wait, we was that was like
3 months.
Wait a minute,
this is 3
weeks. 3 weeks ago I met you. But I feel like I know you forever. So
but this motherfucker, let me tell you about her. She will be dating somebody, and the only way you'll know that she's dating somebody because she don't really change her movement.
No,
she don't really change her movement. The only way you'll know, she keeps everything on the hush hush. If she said, I'd be like, what you about to go do? Oh, I'm about to go in the house.
I'm about to go in the house. I'm chilling.
And then when when you take that motherfucker after 7 o'clock and you don't get a response to the next morning, something going on.
I mean,
she's busy.
Things is happening. I'm sleeping. I'm asleep.
At this point, I'm asleep.
And it's the truth. By now, I'm asleep. Be it I'm asleep because. Or I'm just sleep. My mother I got a job.
So when do you post question for you? When do you post? When do you post back? When do you post back?
The motherfuckers look through on my page. You motherfuckers.
God damn it!
For whatever reason that you made the page, kudos to you. Congratulations. Because I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm not the one. I'm not the one to ask, especially now, because now I feel like nobody should ever get posted or whatever. But then at the same time,
if you happy
and you know it, clap your hands. If you happy and you know it, then your page should surely show it. If you happy and you know it, clap your sheets. What's that?
Okay. Sometimes you gotta break out in song. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's weird how we know each other. Y'all just don't realize we finish each other's sentences literally.
Yes, literally. So I guess I don't generally put timelines on anything specifically.
Okay.
I have every time. This is like true shit. Every time I try to do some shit and put a timeline on something, it goes to shit. Yeah, for one reason or another, that my timeline doesn't work out for me.
Yeah.
So now, I always live by the whole never say never thing. I don't want to say never because 9 times out of 10, every time I say this will never happen, that'll never happen, I won't never do this, or I won't ever do that.
This shit always happens.
In some way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
So I can't really put an exact timeline on it, but it does depend on how longevity, this person's longevity in my life, period. Because I also think that if you're bae, I should fuck with you on a different level as well. Me personally, I want you to be, I want to, know you like to the point where I like you, You know what I'm saying? Not just the infatuation part and the sex part and the stuff like that. Like, no, I like you. I like to spend time with you. Like, I could fuck with you on a whole nother level. Like, if for some reason this didn't work out, I would still fuck with you. Like, I might like try to hook up and say, hey, let's go out for a drink. You know what I mean? Still. Because I fuck with you.
As a person.
So if you have some kind of longevity, then I'm thinking, you know what I mean? It's not the worst thing in the world to like, you know, post. My thing is, if I post you as anything, I don't want that to be the last post. Like, okay, well, this was Bay this week, and then 3 years from now, you ain't never seen no another picture, and somebody can go scroll back through, like, okay, yeah, what happened to this one though? You know what I'm saying?
But I can dig that though. I
think it came from the fact that I've had kids, right? So my kids, bruh, you surprised how many people I dealt with that ain't never meet my kids.
Yeah. You gotta protect, like, you definitely gotta protect that space now.
More than social media. Yeah. I just didn't. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people who, you know, introduce people to their kids like off the bat. That's fine for them. But for me, that was a part of me. I didn't want a whole bunch of people like running in and out. Like, I'm telling you, oh, mommy's in love. She's kissing this one. She loves this one. Look at us together. Take our picture, kids. Oh, like, you know, tell them your story, and you know, they like you and you like them. Exactly. The kids think you cute too and stuff like that. And then
turn around.
You just gone like a UFO abducted your ass, you know, all of a sudden. So I don't like people in my life like that either. That's a good and a bad thing. I don't really like
well, for me though, I think that, and this is just me, I think in my past I used to post all the time. I used to post next all the time.
You was a poster.
I was posting. If I wasn't posting me and her, I was posting something about me and her. But in my current relationship, and this is one of the relationships I've been the most happiest in, and I'm the most blessed in, is the fact that I actually don't post her that often at all. I rarely might post her here and there, but I don't post her for the world to see. I post her because in that moment, that's what I felt like doing. Yeah,
that's a part of your life. You want that on your page too.
Yeah, I felt like sharing that moment with whoever's looking at my page.
Yeah.
However, my moments now are more intimate.
Yeah.
Me and her, we do things every weekend, every day. We're together a lot of the time. I mean, we take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 or maybe in the last 3 years, maybe 10 pictures made the page.
Yeah.
We have millions of pictures in my phone.
Yeah.
I didn't want to share that moment.
Right.
Because that's my
moment. Yours.
That's my
Which is actually Latisse over here on YouTube. She also said everyone doesn't have to share in your happiness, which is true. They don't.
Because some people are rooting for your demise.
Absolutely.
They're rooting to see that, oh, they're not happy anymore. Or, oh, and it's so crazy because people, they don't cease to amaze me, but I find it so fucking crazy. As soon as you post a picture, oh, F this person, F that person, or something like that, or you might start deleting shit, or whatever the case may be, somebody will nicely hop into your DMs. Oh, sis, you okay?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
But she don't usually care about me.
Exactly. But as soon if you post a little picture of happiness, or you might post a picture of you and another person together, those DMs, oh, I'm glad to see you happy. You'll never get that tag.
Yeah.
You'll never see that DM from a real motherfucker. But you'll see the DM as soon as you break and you're in misery, and because when I went through my breakup, it was, oh my God, everything's gonna be okay.
Here's another
everybody
thing.
wanted to be a part of that.
They want to be a part of your misery,
of the negativity. But when shit is on the high rise, oh, I didn't get a DM. Oh, I'm happy to.
Like, y'all look cute at that beach. You look like you was having a good time.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. So you just gotta watch people, man. People, I swear to God, what they say? Wolves. What do they say?
Wolves in sheep's clothing.
That's what the fucking internet is.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking
oftentimes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did like being able to see when my friends were happy. However, you have to realize that just because a motherfucker posted that shit does not mean a goddamn thing. Like, for instance, Eb, you were doing you had your whole little situation going on at the time.
When
with the
whore?
Yes, with the whore. Okay, I didn't want to with the whore. Okay.
I mean, we all can change, but at the time, she was a whore.
Okay, so yes, when you were with a whore, again, if I check in social media,
you're great. You could even say, I didn't see that coming. You could probably say that.
And my friend, if I'm looking to check up on my people, my friend was happy. She was in a good relationship. Yeah. She was happy. Everything was fine.
That's what I wanted the world.
Exactly. So that's another thing. Like, I mean, it's important to like maintain your relationships and maintain that intimacy between you and your friend. Check in with your actual friend.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the stuff that we're posting on social media is just a bunch of bullshit. It's a lie. Maybe, and to be honest, maybe it's not even necessary that you're trying to lie to everybody else as much as you're trying to lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do look back, it's like, yes, I'm gonna scroll that. I can admit, like, I can see some things on my timeline, and I'm thinking, like, that was like that was a happy ass fucking time.
Yeah.
But then I think back, and I'm like, oh no, because like right before this, you had done that. Right before this shit, you had done that. Yeah, we were having a fun moment right here, but everything around that was the motherfucking bullshit. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know, y'all.
We went on a tangent. So
we just went on several tangents.
But sometimes you got to keep that shit relatable, and that's relatable shit. Like, we are too quick to post people on our social media, and I can only say this because I was guilty of it. You know, every other post, I was just doing the same shit. You know, and I was being cheated on every post that I was posting. I was being cheated on. So. Like, we got to stay true to ourselves, and we got to get back to our intimacy, the intimacy between one another, also the intimacy between each other, and allow social media to be a platform for positivity, not for false lies, fakeness, and the bullshit. Keep it real with yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you think about the private page versus the public page? Like, what's your take? I mean, I know that right now, of course, we're able to let GemDTwin. Of course, it's a public thing.
Yeah, they're public.
But if you're not like a media person, or you're not trying to,
I did keep my page private.
You kept your page private.
I did keep it private because of the fact that at the time, you know, like I said, when you're dealing with certain things and different type of people that have different backgrounds, you're gonna have lurkers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Have people trying to sabotage your shit or whatever the fuck, or whatever the case may be, or just want to get on your page just to nosy. I had to block all that negativity out. Yeah. Because I was like, I don't want to see that shit on my page. And I'll be honest with you, on my timeline, there's a lot of stuff that I don't like to follow. I unfollow it.
Yeah, now that I will say,
I don't want to see. I'm going on Instagram to see to just browse and take up some time that I might have, because that's what I normally would do it in the morning when I'm on the toilet. I'll get on there. When I'm on the toilet is when I'm on Instagram. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Anytime I'm on Instagram liking pictures, no, I'm taking a piss or maybe a shit, because that's the only free time I have to do something extra. I'm keeping it real. So if I'm gonna spend my 5 to 10 minutes on Instagram or social media, I don't want to see no crazy shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to see none of that. Absolutely. So I definitely am very protective of what my eyes happen to see. And then second of all, my page was private because I was going through a lot, and I didn't trust a lot of people, and a lot of people were just getting on my page to see. And then you have certain people on your page isn't private can send crazy messages. Yeah, you being like attacked on social media.
So what do you think now, since you've had this from private to public, and you guys chime in, like, what do you think about your page? Hi, James. First of all, one of our faves, another of our faves.
James, we've been going on time lately, so we actually been going
more than on time sometimes.
Yeah, we've been going on between 8 and 8:30 now, just to try to get this show started early so we can end early, so y'all can get y'all Z's.
I mean, you know, everybody got to sleep. Okay, whatever. But what do you think about, like, has it been a huge thing, the whole page?
You know, and I'm gonna say something too that. And this is Eb Deceleb's truth. I also dealt with having insecurities of really allowing people's thoughts and what they thought about me affect my page. And that's another reason why I had it private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave a fuck about what they thought about on my page. Yeah. So it's like, I don't want people making fun of me. And I had so much insecurity at one point in time in my life. And that was another reason I didn't want any outsiders like looking on my page, or, you know, I was dating the same whore. Her ex-girlfriend used to torment me a lot on my Instagram page.
Okay.
And so she would screenshot my pictures and then screenshot pictures, different pictures of the girls that my ex was cheating on me with, and say, oh, you see that they look better and blah, 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 blah. I dealt with a lot of insecurities. Instagram, honestly, can really, if you're not strong enough, can really kill your vibe.
All social media is like that.
Yeah, it can kill your vibe. It doesn't uplift your vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so not until recently, probably when we started doing the show, a little bit before that, I became comfortable in myself. And I said, you know what? I don't give a damn what anybody think about my page.
Pay these bills.
Because guess what? You think of something because you're looking at it.
Right. Yeah, very true.
Because it's public. It's a public thing.
Right. You could just scroll.
You could just scroll on it. And so I took my insecurities and I made them positive and say, hey, instead of thinking that people are judging me and looking at me and this and that and this and that, I took it like, you know what? Obviously, it's something they want to say.
Okay.
So what am I hiding it for?
So Latisse over here on YouTube, guys, people are having a conversation, but Latisse says that all her pages are private and she would rather choose who to brand with her page. And see, that's what
I can agree with.
I understand. Yeah, I can completely and
because
totally
you don't want that shit. If we didn't have the show,
yeah,
I don't know if it would be. It would. Now I post shit that's going. I don't care if you look at it or not. Yeah. Now that's just me now. Mm-hmm. But back in the, I can agree with that. You don't want everybody in your space. Yeah. Like you don't, because people take that shit like me. I've been tormented by it. So I have a negative like, nah. Let me see. Like I gotta see who you friends with before I accept you. Because what you
yeah, I understand how everybody feels about it.
Your feelings.
I feel like I always don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you always.
And so, but I do. Don't get me wrong. I do, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like, okay, well, is this right? Is that right? You know what I mean? That's why I like things a certain way. But at the same time, I wish a nigga would. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like that attitude that I take towards it. But I can definitely understand how you would want to like keep your space private. In my mind, I never considered social media of any kind to be private. Private page is never private to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if I have even all my friends, all my like people I went to high school with or whoever, you can still take my shit and show it to somebody else. Mm-hmm. This is still literally a site that I put my things, I'm like bearing my shit out there. Yeah. So I really don't feel like it's ever really reached the level of privacy that I would want it to, which is another reason why
you don't put everything
I don't put everything out there, because everything ain't for everybody. So then, you know, you put forth the what you want people to see and, you know, how you want them to react to you, you know, that kind of thing. Like social media is your own creation of your own motherfucking self. That's how I feel about it. And I also feel like I am ever so conscious of trying to make sure that the person that I present on social media is my, you know, for the most part, my best self. Yeah. And I feel like if I'm the person that I am, then I want to kind of like share it over here, share it over there, as far as like, these are my thoughts, like, let's get together. Like, you know, shit could be cool, you know, that kind of thing. So at least we spreading some positive messages. But I tell you guys that our original question was about the sex. Yeah. The sex. Let's get back to the sex. Ooh, just a little bit of the sex. Okay, just a little bit of sex. What about? We were just talking about how long we were waiting before having sex, and I found it interesting because James popped back into the room. Okay. James is married, so like, and you know, is this old school, new school thing? We decide, like, is there a time period that you're waiting before you're having sex with somebody? Is it a thing, or do you just kind of go with your feelings, or do we not give a like what's going on? You know, back in the day, used to be like, oh, Steve Harvey said the 90-day rule that you don't have sex for 90 days. Yeah, that's what Steve Harvey said. So I don't know. That's the Steve Harvey rule. However, I say get it how you live. Oh, the fuck. If you go for I mean shit. I don't know. I'm different though. Because see, I don't want to like, I just need to know if you're going to be good in bed. Because I don't want you to waste my time. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I done gave you 6 months of my life and then I finally have a chance to fuck you and then you're terrible. I'm like, ooh. Do you think you can really deal with somebody and you love them to death? And you obviously fuck with them really hard. I feel like love somebody in 6 months? I feel like you can love. I mean, I know me personally, I can love you. I will be in love with you in 6 months. If you get 6 months of my actual fucking attention, I love your ass. Oh, it's the facts. I'm sorry. Because I don't have a lot of time to give to a lot of people.
I gotta give.
Girl, you be love into love tomorrow.
I do be. But you know what though? I be in strong light. Like I had to learn for myself how to decipher that because of the fact that I am. Some people mistake good sex and good head for great love.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to know
you
the
have to be able to
between
decipher
that lust
too.
And all stuff.
I be in a strong light because damn, you good. But love is a whole different thing. Like I can't just because we have great sex doesn't mean I'm gonna love you. It just means we have great sex.
Yeah.
Now
there is a definite difference.
There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Now when we have bad sex, I will never love you. I will never love you if you have bad sex.
Okay.
However, those are.
So that's why you have to get it out of the way in the beginning.
Because I gotta know.
Because you want to know if I can love you.
If I can love you, because I know that I'm
not able to love you if you cannot do me right.
I mean that, and those are the facts.
Okay.
And those are the facts.
Got it.
And at this point in the game, I will know if I want to take that extra step to teach you how to have great sex. But last week, Eb Deceleb already said, I'm not teaching nobody.
Yeah, you said
I'm not teaching nobody.
I think that
no.
So yeah, over here on online. So James says that number one, his social media sources are for business reasons only, and I think a lot of people like. So it's public for business reasons, okay? And we all get that. And I think social media is usually a really great platform for all of our businesses. And Latisse, she was talking about the whole sex situation in which she says she feels like it should be a time frame, but women have become so open and just, I guess y'all with it, with sexuality.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That the sex has no time limit per Eb Deceleb.
But here's the thing, but for me, there's a process though. Get to that because there's a process for us to even date. That's the process I actually take into account.
Okay.
It's to actually go on dates and spending time together.
Okay.
I don't just, for me, spending.
You're not saying hello and then coming.
We gotta start spending time together. Like that for me is the most important thing. Mm-hmm. Is to spending time together. The next step is then we need to have sex. Because I then need to know, am I going to be able to commit to you? Because I know that.
See, that part I can get with. I cannot commit if it is. I might fuck with you majorly hard, but if that is not because I can't commit, because I'm not going to be happy, and that's going to turn me into a cheater. Exactly. And thus far, I have made it this far without being a fucking cheater. Personally, yes. That is true.
And that's me.
Yeah.
So if we're hanging out and we're getting to know each other and we're vibing, we then now can make it to sex. There's processes that you have to be able to go through.
Processes and procedures.
Even, and a part of my process too, in this whole relationship thing is I have to see how we travel together. Like there's a whole lot of different things that I go through before even saying I want to be with you.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to commit myself to you, I'm not in it for a short-term lease.
Yeah.
I want a
so you want to see.
I want a mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to just pay rent every month.
How we feel about this. Do I like it? Am I going to love it? Can I deal with this long term?
Yeah.
My thing is,
I'm a relationship person.
Yeah. And I decide those things. I'm a
relationship person.
And I try. That relationship thing. Because I feel like when I am outside of a relationship person until I'm in a relationship.
Until you're in a relationship.
And when those people get me, again, with the slow clap, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Wow.
When they get you there.
Amazing. You're amazing little shits, because I'm not like, if it's an actual relationship, I take all of that the reasoning behind, like, if I'm actually in a relationship with you, if I've ever told you I love you, I meant we were supposed to go to dinner.
Yeah.
That was the point. Yeah. Like, I don't just love you because, like, Eb Deceleb, I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love my sister. I love all my friends, people in my circle. You get my love. Love is, for the most part, free. It's not something that I have to I love you because I love you. You didn't have to do stuff. I love you because of who you are. So I stood around you long enough to say, this is who this person is, and I really love it.
I love them.
I love it. Yes. And then these other people, you stick around and you say, I love you, but now I'm in a relationship with you. I love you. Okay.
Exactly.
To me, that's already like, listen,
we're going the distance.
We're going the distance.
We're going the distance.
Like that shit you do that I don't like. Okay, we cannot get, because we're going to go the distance. I'm going to look past that, or we're going to talk about it and try to make sure that we can play with it. Exactly. But at the same time, that's not going to be a deal breaker, because not very many, and I'm going to have to be careful when I say this. I'm not sure exactly. And James, please chime in, because you're the married one. But deal breakers, I think we've talked about deal breakers before. There's so many things that I feel like couples could get past if they needed to. If they were committed to, and let me not say if they needed to, if they were committed to.
I have a deeper question in that standpoint. Does sex come before love, or love come before sex?
Girl, if I love the sex, like, no, I'm just playing. I'm not really.
I mean, in those questions, like,
I think that they
forever. I can't get to the love part if we can't get through the sex part. And
then that's sometimes what has happened, though, because we're taking the sex part first, whereas a lot of our older like examples, those couples that we see that have stayed together for so long and things like that, a lot of times they had the love first. It's like the putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah,
they did things differently.
They did.
So, because let's be clear, if something happens and your shit's not working anymore, especially, I don't want to say these heterosexual relationships, but in heterosexual relationships, things, okay, there's a point in time when maybe the sex is not as available anymore. Does that affect your love? You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why, to be honest, that's the reason why I feel like sex, having great sex with the person you love, is like the icing on the fucking cake.
Yes.
But if you make that the fucking cake, then when that's not gone, you just got ice and milk.
But you also got to know yourself. And see, I know myself. And I know that we could be, oh my word, we could have a great relationship and just, oh my word.
But how are you having that great relationship if you feel like you have something that's tapped that did not get tapped?
But this is what I'm telling you. And we have just a great relationship, and we're, oh my word, like we look like American fucking dream.
Okay.
Right? Oh my word. But then, on the inside, I know that my sexual needs aren't really getting met.
Yeah.
And my fingers are kind of getting tired.
Okay.
Oh my word.
Now she's like, okay, let me look up some websites. Then I start
thinking other thoughts. And so you got to know your commitment level.
Yeah,
now, I'm not committed to sex. I'm not committed to sex at all. However, now there might be a potential thing where you might be dealing with somebody that's going through have some type of surgery or whatever the case may be. Your sex is off.
Yeah,
but
you ate, but you don't want.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Exactly my point. Like those are those circumstances that come into play. But what I'm talking about is we dating, we cooling, we vibing, and then I decide, okay, well, let's take it to the next level. This is before I get to the love part, and we start, being all intimate and this and this and this. I never mistake sex for love. First and foremost, I never do, because sex is sex.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Making love is something totally different. Yeah. Sex is sex.
Making love starts before you actually have sex.
Exactly.
I think we did a SipsTea After Dark. One day we will release that audio for SipsTea After Dark, where we talked about making love without sex, because there is this. They're not paying that. There is a certain thing about like making love without sex, having that intimacy without sex.
Exactly.
Here's where I came into an issue though. I love you. We're having sex. I love the sex. I don't like you right now. I don't like the sex. So me personally, and I think that's another thing, like being connected to your own shit. But I know for me, my whole entire being is connected to how I feel about you all the way around.
We're saying sex and making love. We're talking about sex. Making love is something different.
Sis, I'm talking about sex. I'm talking about fucking, and I'm talking about making love. If I don't like you, if our shit's not cool, I don't like the sex. I don't care what you're doing. I'm not connected to it.
I'm a freak. I'm a freak. I'm sorry.
But guess what? I would rather be a freak with somebody I fuck with, like right now. Like that's how I'm looking at you. Like, okay, so yeah, that worked last time, but right now I'm just like.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just be real with you. Sometimes, and that's just the freak me because I'm still in love with you and stuff like that. Nope. You just piss me off about something. I ain't gonna lie, you nibbling on my neck might get me to twinkle in my toes.
Now, see, that's that stuff that you
get me to twinkle in my toes. I get them, I'm like,
what you say, Latif? You think that's a Gemini thing?
I'm not mad no more.
I mean, maybe.
I feel bad. I'm gonna be mad, but let me get this nut off real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to being mad. That's that angry sex. Oh.
And yeah, I think Latif just said, and see, that's what I'm saying. If you have an angry sex, it's still a thing, but you haven't.
Because I can never be that. I mean, I get angry, but that's when you try to make you try to.
See, I still like you a little bit.
Yeah, you try to make up.
I still like you.
Somebody start nibbling you right here. You be
like, your little motherfucker. Look, your little ass. You get on my nerves. Okay, but if I don't like you, like, no, seriously, it's not.
Because you now.
And me personally, but let's be clear. Because we had an argument, because we're fighting, that doesn't mean that I don't like you.
Yeah.
I don't like what you just did. I don't like the fact that we had an argument, and you will tell me. We will talk about that shit before it goes down. Because guess what? My shit is like this.
No.
If we have not had a conversation that tells me no, because to me the sex at that point is a lie, because you can go get a nut from anywhere.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel good to have sex and have climax with somebody who you don't fuck with at the time. It's like so unnecessary.
No. Now there's different. No.
So after the sex, are you still mad about whatever it is that you were mad about before the sex?
I probably forgot about it then.
So then you weren't mad.
Probably was, exactly.
That's the distinction that I'm talking about. Obviously, like my shit that I'm talking about, if I don't like you, that's because whatever you're doing is a fundamental thing. It's not something like, oh, you didn't pick me up on time from work. I'm mad at you. Like, what was you doing that you couldn't pick me up on time from work? Blah, blah, blah. That's something that's passing. But if it's a fundamental thing, like
I'm with you
in your mind, you're fucked up, or the way your processes and procedures personally are fucked up, and that's something I have a problem getting past, then Sahara.
Because here's the thing, at that point, I don't even find you attractive.
Absolutely, Latif.
And I don't even want to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do agree with.
I just can't. Yeah. So it's not even the argument. Arguments are fine because arguments will happen. As a matter of fact, I find it completely and totally sexy to resolve an argument because that means you've communicated. Listen, Latif, tell me this if I'm true. You tell the Gemini how you feel about something, or communicating your actual issue with something, or how you felt about something without all the bullshit, I will hop on you quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh yeah, because you didn't tell me I'm right.
No. You don't even have to tell me I'm right. You just have to tell me where you're coming from.
Oh, you got to make it make sense.
We have to communicate. Tell me what the fuck so I can stop thinking about it, because a Gemini is processing it several different times.
You got to make it make sense. I agree.
I'm processing it on several different levels, and now I got to think to myself why you did this, what you were thinking when you did that, what kind of ramifications that means. Are you going to do this in 5 years? Are you doing it because you don't give a fuck? Do you not give a fuck about me? When you said you loved me last week,
I'm sorry. Y'all Geminis talk too much.
Yeah.
Get down to business.
We're not even talking to you. That's the thing. But see, the thing is, we need to figure this shit out before we start trying to fuck again. Okay? Yes, because I don't like you, and I don't like you like I'm gonna forget when we finish. No, I don't like you like, bitch, you done sucked my whole little shit dry, and now I need to find someone else to sleep with because you can't do it for me no more, and you're doing the same shit you was already doing. So James says this is a very touchy subject for me because the game is not, what'd you say?
It's not the same. When I was single, we had to put in work to date a woman. 2019, real shit.
Yeah,
but that's what
it
goes back to that 90s and 80s love versus that 2019 love.
Yeah.
Like it's totally different. And that's just what the beginning of the conversation started off with. The love, like people are now, like we need to go back to being more intimate. Now, I'm not going to change my views on. I'm gonna need to know if like that in order for us to be like that. You know, I need to know if we have sexual chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's nobody. I mean, see, this is where James will be a little bit upset because yes,
you
2019 people, we want to know whether we got sexual chemistry and stuff like that. Latif said Gemini are communicators and we have to solve this shit before we go further. True, because I don't like to argue with you about the same shit. Because I don't like to argue, period. No, so why I'm gonna argue with you now? We don't resolve it. We have sex. I'm up here now. We had sex. I feel great. You feel great. And you start talking to me about the same shit again. But wait. Now I don't like your ass.
As soon as they start talking about the same shit, go back down.
Yeah.
Go back now. Go back down. You still talking.
Less talking, more nibbling.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's just this day.
The ships though.
Okay, but let's talk.
It's
okay,
an hour,
so James,
5 minutes. How long before you
would have?
It's an hour, 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
We gotta keep.
Listen,
we gotta keep to the hour.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
But
besides, y'all, we doing too much.
We didn't. But you guys know what? Honestly, this is what the show is about. Clearly, these cups are empty. I told y'all, was your cup? Well, you just filled it up.
I was about to say it was empty, and then I got a little bit more, and then whatever. So I mean, it's all for the sake of the people, okay?
Exactly.
Because I really feel like one of the points of SipsTea the Show is for us not number one to have a dialogue. Mm-hmm. Everybody's different. Everybody has different ideas, but we do have to have the dialogue. We didn't even talk about the whole FaceTime issue. We will get back to that next week. So if you guys have been following SipsTea the page, go to SipsTea the page, go to GemDTwin's page. Maybe Eb Deceleb will post it. Maybe she won't. Again, if she's on the toilet, maybe she will.
Because that's my free time.
She might repost it if she gets on the toilet. So we'll know whether or not she posts.
If I post for like something, no, I'm taking a piss.
Okay. So if she's constipated this week, then we won't see it on her page. But anyway, so if you see it there, then join in on that conversation because we really got to post some shit, and that is the point of SipsTea the Show. We want to actually start a collaboration and some conversations about things that this is the human experience.
Yeah.
This is the shit that goes on. This is what we talk all the time within for all of us. And even though we're all different, it is still the human experience, and we still do experience the same things, and sometimes the same things in different ways. So check that out. Chime in. We need the FaceTime etiquette. You guys can actually drop some shit about this conversation that we've had as well. Maybe we can post something about sexual etiquette in 2019 or something like that, like how long it takes you to have sex. We do want to shout out the fact that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, but you honestly with me, and I'm gonna just tell you real quick, like believe it or not, I am a freak or whatever the case may be. But I'm a freak with morals. And
moral freak.
I'm a moral freak, and I actually, honestly, because I typically when I date, and it is what it is. I date multiple people because I'm dating.
Okay.
And so I don't have sex with none of them.
Okay.
You know, I then pull that one person out that stands apart from the crowd.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, you can come to the next level now.
All right.
And that's kind of
how you give one of them the draw.
Yeah, and I give them the draw. I'm like, I don't put you back in.
Okay. And so if it's sucky, then you just.
But I've been grateful to have, because I built such a strong connection that maybe their connection was so strong that it overshadowed everything else. I don't know, but I've been grateful to always,
walk away as friends,
and or be with cool people, meet cool people through, even if we didn't end up in a relationship, but because I was able to establish a friendship, I'm big on that. That's something I'm really big on, is making sure we were friends first, before sex even came into the picture. And then sex to me is the addition to. It's not the requirement. Okay. Friendship for me is the requirement.
Yes.
So, but guys, we'll definitely talk about that more
next week. Oh wait, before we
make
go,
sure you come to
the beauty brunch.
We think alike.
I was
about to say that. Make sure you guys check out on Sunday. Supremacy Presents. We'll be in the building, guys, sipping tea on the couch. I cannot wait. I'm excited. We'll be in a room full of entrepreneurs who are doing their thing, connecting
The beauty
together by
brunch.
2 ladies, dynamic ladies, amazing ladies. Just once you come into this space, you will feel leaving like a boss, as though you already are a boss. So you guys definitely check that out. Look on our page for the location, because I actually don't even know the location. It's okay.
Oh wow. Look on the page for the location. Okay. Yes, definitely, because I cannot tell you that right on.
Yeah.
But yes, it's definitely in the DMV area. But yeah, check out and Supremacy Presents.
Yeah.
You can check them out on Instagram. I don't know if they still have tickets and things like that, but if they do,
it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. So you can get. We guys want you to get live, and so y'all get. I mean, this is gonna. We're gonna have it set up.
Yeah.
Y'all know how we do.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna do it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's going to be a good time. So thank you guys for tuning in. We love you to life. We will see you right back here next week.
Shout out to the chef.
And don't forget. Hello. Yes. Okay.
We had Taco Wednesday. Hashtag we are, what is it, the word that, we're trademarking it?
What, Taco Wednesday?
Taco Wednesday.
Okay, Taco Wednesday. Yeah.
And tequila. Tequila and taco.
Tequila and taco.
That's what we had.
Tequila.
We got the color.
We will talk about it later. Okay.
And tune in for what we're gonna be eating next week. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you some real truth. We be fucking hungry doing this goddamn show.
Going through the entire day.
Because we get here, it's 8:00. We ain't ate dinner yet. Then we can't eat after the show because then by that time it's 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay. And health and wellness being weird.
So we be home. So you might have to start seeing us more often eating.
Yeah. And then you can join us. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
And we'll eat your
So yes, thank you to our chef today who brought us tacos and napkins and drinks and cookies and shit. Unibomb.com and you guys at thebomb.com for tuning in. We love you to life. We will see you next Wednesday. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And y'all who is not on YouTube, get over here.
Get to YouTube.
All right. Bye.
Who is this? Barat.
Who is this? It's Pumpkin.
Oh wow. No, it's someone else. Barat. Somebody else above Pumpkin.
Should I? Okay. What do you want me to do?
No. Okay. You can do it. I'm clicked out.